So why don't you just sell it? Well, I'm sure it must have entered everybody's heads at some point. I don't want it, whatever. So, yeah, okay. So I believe what goes round comes round. So I'm not a believer in just selling something that's going to give somebody else a problem. But yeah, you can do that. You can advertise a car and say, look, it's got water in it. And there'll be some DIY person that might say, yeah, well, I'll buy it and sell it at a deal. A couple of things to be aware of. One is that you tend to, my belief is that you need to spend a bit of time finding the right car for you. And if you've got a car that's a good car, you either upgrade a long way or you downgrade a long way, because changing your car for one that's like yours without a problem costs you a lot of money. If you take your car to a dealer and let's say your car was worth £5,000 and you said, there to the dealer, I'd like to have one identical, you're going to pay another £2,000 or between £1,000 and £2,000 for that transaction. Just the same way as if you were moving to the house opposite and it was the same house, you might pay £30,000 to move into just that house that's opposite. So, your house might not be quite as nice as theirs, or you might have something wrong, but sometimes it's better the devil you know. So my best advice is to do the right thing. We do our 28-point check. We can check the car and then you can make an informed decision on what to do. And occasionally it does make sense to not keep the car. And occasionally that car still has a value. You can put it on the internet. eBay is a great place to sell a car where you've got things that aren't right because people are looking and thinking, it's a car the same as mine, but it's done less miles. Somebody might even want the engine from here or whatever. So you can put, this car's been a great car, full service history, and it's been very well looked after. However, it's got a water leak problem. We've taken it to a specialist, and this is what they've said. This is what they've suggested. So we're selling it because we're going to upgrade, or I would suggest you're going to need to make a big upgrade. In other words, you've got a £6,000 car. Don't be getting a £7,000 because it's costing you £2,000 to get a £7,000. If you understand where I'm coming from. And also, you could, in theory, decide you're going to sell it, but get it fixed first. Why don't you do that? You could put an advert in saying Ford Focus, da-di-da-di-da, whatever. It's got the bits. It's easy now. You can just type in the reg and it comes out in the advert. So you got in the Ford Focus. This is the car. We've had the water leak bits fixed and it's had good service history. So people are going to, when they read your advert, they're going to go, oh, do they have water leak issues? I was looking for a 2012, or I can tell you 2012 Focuses can have water leak issues. So you can say, we've had ours done, and that will also buy you time. So what I mean by that is that if you fix your car and it's all in good order, then there's no rush to buy another one. So in other words, you can shop around, you can pick the right model, you can say no to one that you're not confident with because you get back in your own car. So, shall you sell it? Yes, of course you can sell it. But I would say worth exploring whether it's worth keeping your car before you do that. And that's part of what we're trying to tell you right now.
Amazing.